The brilliant blue water of Miami Beach, glistening from above on a beautiful day here in South Florida. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Well, Kyle Lowry is still getting it done. He said getting older, more mature, the game slows down. You know the situations you're going to be in, and as a point guard, you learn how to control the game a lot better. And he's still one of the best to do it at both ends of the floor. Kevin?
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiggins is out there with Weissman. And for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Just so remarkable and consistent from distance is Klay Thompson.
Lowry passes to Butler. Here's Adebayo, covered by Wiggins. They get a hand on it. Robinson against Thompson. Puts up a 3. Traps in the tray. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo, rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Here's Butler following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. And Butler, here we go. And stolen by Wiggins. And they're pushing it up. Here's Curry. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Lowry finds Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Shot's good by Butler.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Butler. The shot that time, not on target. The Warriors go the other way. Wiggins outside. 46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Miami. Then for the Warriors, Looney's checked in for Weissman. Bielitsa comes in for Green, and it's Iguodala in for Andrew Wiggins. Curry's shot is off.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Here's Curry. That one falls. Curry's got his second bucket.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Outside Butler. Three-pointer. They get it back. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 6. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Iguodala. Moody is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Looney in at the 5 spot. He was all alone on that one. Oladipo's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Miami.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
Here's Looney, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now Oladipo. Back to Hero for the 3. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now, here's Oladipo. Not a lot of room. And Looney sends it back.
Looney's starting to play a little bit angry right now, and that's helping this defense be more aggressive.
And he gets it to go. Bjelica's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And Hero drops them both.
And since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. And with that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
Now here's Wiggins. Thompson from long range. And another 3 for Golden State.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Inside. Now here's Wiseman, defended by Butler. The shot's good from Wiseman. And now an 11-point Warrior lead. Outside Lowry. Butler feeling out of it to the paint from 11 feet away. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
And stolen by Butler. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The pass to Hero. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Hero. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Passes to Wiseman. Now here's Kuminga. Defense right on him, and stolen by Butler. With 4 seconds on the clock. And he banks in the lane. Now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors ahead, up by 5. And a chance now to send it over.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They lead by 5. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They're running a smooth...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in its center. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
How about Klay that time finishing on the drive, fighting, clawing, scratching his way around the D.
And, Brent, you look at the career of Klay Thompson, he's had improvements every step of the way.
Yeah, he's still just an elite shooter that, because of what Steph does, because of Draymond's unselfishness, Klay is going to add 25 points in the blink of an eye. That, along with his defense, just make that backcourt something special.
Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Curry. Pocket 6. Another 3 for Golden State.
Wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace, and that's a nice field play.
Lowry kicks to Butler. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on James Wiseman.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the line for him here.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
You look back at Miami 2020 in the bubble during that NBA Finals run, and Bam Adebayo averaging a double-double during the playoffs. Just such a huge factor for what the Heat did that season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. And it's Bjelica in for Green. Higgins outside. Back to Curry. With the drive. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Oladipo. The Heat trail by 6. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. From 12 feet out. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Moody subbed in for Klay Thompson. Warriors leading by 6. Curry deciding where to go with it. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast. So whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll.
Here's Oladipo. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Golden State. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Heroes checked in for Miami. Lowry comes in for Oladipo. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Lowry against Curry. Hero kicks to Robinson. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter of the game. Lowry up top. He's covered by Bjelica. Lowry's shot is good.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
The pass to Curry. No good from outside. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. They trail by 9 points. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Lowry has the open look. Good on the three-point shot. Lowry's got 7 points.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Curry passes to Moody. Now Bjelica. He's guarded by Adebayo. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Left side Lowry. Back to Hero. Over Moody. Here's Adebayo. Dedmon with it. Looney on him. Hero kicks to Lowry. 2 on the clock. And he comes up with the deuce. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
And he is an elite-level decision maker. Lowry understands when to pass out of that pick and roll and when to shoot.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Klay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiseman's out there with Wiggins. It's Thompson off the drive. It's hauled in by Hero. Miami trailing. Down low, here's Butler. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 6 points for Butler.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Curry finds Wiseman. Butler against Green. Passes it to Thompson. Basket counts,
Klay
and the
Thompson.
Warriors lead by 1.
And we're well aware of how dangerous Klay Thompson can be. You remember that 37-point outburst in 1 quarter.
Right side Lowry. No good that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins, deadly enough from that spot.
Lowry passes to Tucker. Up top, Hero. He's covered by Thompson. Goes up to the stripe. Offensive rebound. And he makes that one.
Butler with the ball up in the air just sniffs that one out, and he goes in and rips it down.
Lowry against Curry. Wiggins passes to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half. Now a timeout called by Miami.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Adebayo is checked in for Hero. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. I told him this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
And it's time for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Victor Oladipo. David.
Hey, guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Heat. He suffered a strain in his neck, and he told me that it's really stiffened up on him. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. Curry against Lowry. Curry dishes to Wiseman. Great D that time from Adebayo. The Heat trail by 5. Kicks it to Robinson. Butler on the way. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Adebayo. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Curry passes to Green. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Wiseman kicks to Curry. Golden State moving it around. 4 on the shot clock.
And they can thank Tucker for preventing that bucket. A tireless defender contests every shot he can.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 3. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Here's Lowry. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Stephen Curry, 2.
Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Think about that season for the Golden State Warriors. Stephen Curry winning his second MVP trophy, 73 wins. He was the first unanimous winner in league history of the Most Valuable Player award, and he led the league in scoring at over 30 a game.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
PJ Tucker. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Klay Thompson.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Klay Thompson has collected a fair share of some pretty impressive records and accomplishments, along with the team commitment to championship caliber play.
And Butler puts up a deep three. Again, the miss by the Heat. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David...